Hello, everybody. Just making sure the end of my table isn't cut off here. Let me just finish adjusting. I'm going to do this. Hard to say where the table ends. I'm just gonna center things a little bit better. Can't talk. I just filmed a pick a card too, so I'm in the zone. I hope you're all doing well. How is everybody? And if I didn't say it, hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to the Done Creative Live. We are only having 7 spots available. 1 is already taken. We are going to be starting out with a fun 1-card read for everybody who's here. And I'm seeing the number, I just saw the number 57 on my live counter. So let's see. Thank you guys for your likes. All the little likes and engagement definitely helps. Hello, everybody. Let me just see who all is here. We've got Heather. Hello. Welcome. We've got hashtag Sanch. We've got Vicky Downey, Blissful, Linda H, Sun Goddess. Welcome. Who else? Lunar's here. Cheyenne's here. Yay! It's gonna be a party today. So fun. And today is Boston's 11th birthday, so it's a very exciting, very fun day. I'm just gonna scoot over so I'm more central to what I'm gonna be doing here. But let's see. I just saw 151. So let's type out, if you would like me to pull you a card, type 151 in the chat, and it appears somehow that I have skipped you. Please refrain from putting another 151 until I do another roll call, just because sometimes my order of operations is a little different than what you guys see. I'm going to take a quick drink of my water. Looks like Sun Goddess is the first 151 that I see. I have the loudest water bottles in existence. Okay, Sun Goddess, we're going to start it out with you. A message for Sun Goddess. What does she need to know? We've got Panther Spirit. Ooh, what an amazing card. Reclaim your power with the Master number 44. So this is such a beautiful power card to go into the weekend with. And guys, maybe looking up your number that's on your card to get an additional little message. If you guys feel like Googling that, feel free. So yours was 44. Sun Goddess. Okay, Linda H. Let's get a card for wonderful Linda. We've got the Spider Spirit with the number 56. Make your dreams real. Yes, spiders are all about creativity. All right, up next we've got Blissful. Here we go with the Elephant Spirit. How beautiful. The number 25. Learn from the past. This is very South Node energy, but you're really embodying this sense of learning and wanting to grow and move forward. All right, Vicky Downey wants a card. Here we go. The Swan Spirit is so beautiful with the number 60. It says time for a deep dive. So really get clear with yourself and really communicate with your higher self, your inner self. Do some journaling to really figure out what is it I want in life? What's not really lining up in my current situation or scenario in life with where I want to go, and then making those changes accordingly. All right, Michelle Lynn wants a card. We've got the Dog Spirit. How cute, with the number 19. And it says, be loyal to what you love. And the dog has been following you around. Am I not mistaken there, Michelle Lynn? So yeah, number 19, be loyal to what you love. And if you're not doing a lot of what you love or don't really know what you love, time to have some fun figuring all that out. All right, Cheyenne Downey wants a card. Thank you for the birthday wishes for Boston. I appreciate that. Cheyenne, you got the Dolphin Spirit. And it says here, this and that are true. So the number 20. So this is all about you really examining your belief systems and figuring out what is true for me, what is no longer true for me that I used to hold true, what are some universal truths, just really getting in touch with the truth of the situation. All right, up next we've got Amber. Let me just scroll this back. I'm gonna jump, there it went. Amber. All right, Amber, that's 151 on the chat. Okay. Fox Spirit, think on your feet with the number 27. So this is just, thinking first thing that comes to mind, say it. First thing that comes to mind when you're like, what should I do today? Do it. Because that first thought usually is your intuition speaking. And, you know, your intuition is very clever and very foxy. Very foxy. Okay. We've got here also Lunar. Let's get a card for Lunar. Here it is. Drum roll, please. We've got the Canary Spirit. Look at that beautiful solar plexus energy coming in today with the number 12. Sing your own song. So maybe even, I don't know, working on some music, or, you know, maybe you're hearing tunes in your head and you're like, where are these songs coming from? I've never heard these songs. Maybe writing them down or recording them so that maybe someday you could make something from them in the future. But sing your own song just means create your own happiness as well. So yay. All right, up next we've got Misty. Hello. We've got here the Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. So the things that you're starting now, the things you're, those new opportunities that are coming in that you're taking action on and you're laying a very solid foundation, this is going to really benefit you moving in the future. We've got the number 6 here, which you can look up as well. All right. Now we have Rita Vega. Ooh, you get 2, Rita. Overachiever day. Okay, we've got the number 62 with the Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. And the number 21 with the Dove Spirit. Peace. So bring some peace into your life. Slow things down a little bit today, Rita, so that you can really figure out what it is you're wanting. That's kind of the theme. It's like, what do we want? And how are we going to get it? All right. Put this one back. Up next, we've got someone. Michelle Dalio. Let's get a card for Michelle. We've got the Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. Time to have some fun. Shake things up with some friends or family. And new beginning with the number 1. All right. Up next, we've got Living in Lee. We've got the Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility with the number 59. So just be open to opportunities instead of thinking, well, I don't know, that's not really me. Really ruminate on whatever opportunities or communication is coming your way and just being open-minded about things, because you might be blocking some of your blessings by just automatically assuming, oh, I could never do that, or it's too good to be true, or, you know, whatever it is. Okay, Monica Simar. Here is your card. You got Turtle Spirit as well at the number 62. Slow and steady wins the race. So just taking your time to do something, even if it feels kind of like, well, I got so much to do. Just taking your time will help make it so you don't have to redo things because you rushed through them, if that makes sense. Case in point, sometimes I will burn the pasta if I'm trying to answer emails and cook at the same time. So just being very present, slowing down, being mindful of the task at hand rather than trying to multitask and do a bunch of things. Yes, and it's also Michelle De Leon's son's birthday today. We discovered that yesterday. That was so cool. All right. Let's see. It just jumped. So let me go back up. We've got Chirayu Pandy. I hope I'm saying that right. Chirayu. Here is your card right here. Top one of these. We've got the Electric Eel Spirit. What an amazing spirit guide to come through today. Bring your ideas to life. So take those ideas that you're getting and actually ground them into reality by taking action. We've got the number 24, which adds up to 6. All right. Who else do we have here today? It's your birth date. Number 27. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Yeah, your son turns 16 today, and my son turns 11 today at 5:05 p.m. Okay, Rita S. Let's get you a card. Rita S. Okay, we've got the Groundhog Spirit. Time to let it go. Or time to let go. Let go of the things that are holding you back. Let go of emotions that keep churning and churning. You know, feel them, heal them, deal with them, release them. And then the number 1 or the number 4. Look those up as well. All right. So Jessica Lynn. Let's get you a card, my dear. Jessica Lynn. We've got here the Groundhog Spirit as well. Time to let it go. Number 31. So just... this could even, I'm really seeing for you, Jessica Lynn, maybe going through a closet or a bookshelf and just kind of offloading the items, purge the items that just aren't really serving you or you just want to get rid of to really make some room for new energy to come into your life. All right, hashtag Sanch. Let's get you a card as well. Right here, the Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. I'm hearing that song, Like a Prayer by Madonna. That's like the first lyric is, life is a mystery. Sorry, I'm in a special kind of mood today. But the number 8. So this is infinite possibilities, abundance, taking action on your dreams, but really discovering the hidden mysteries within. This is very 8th house energy as well. So whatever sign rules your 8th house or any planets that associate with your 8th house or in your 8th house might be very important for you today to examine and take a deeper look at. What else do we've got going on? Armani coat. Oops, it just jumped. Let me scroll down one second. Armani coat. Okay, get a message for Armani coat. We've got here the beautiful Swan Spirit as well with the number 60. Time for a deep dive. Yes, much like we just talked about in, who was the one we just did? See, I'm going so fast. Sanch, hashtag Sanch. 8th house, whatever's going on in your 8th house, or just diving into what it is you want on a deeper level in your life. Not just all this surface stuff, but really, Armani coat, what is it you really want on a soul level? And then starting to take action in that direction. All right, Nelly. Let's get a card from Nelly, please, Spirit. It's going to be this one. The Starfish Spirit. Open to infinite possibilities with the number 59. So make a wish and then make it happen, as just Sandy always says. And this is, the starfish, they're very resilient and they will make things happen. So this is taking your wildest dreams and trying to figure out, how can I make this dream a reality? Yes. You are so welcome. Thank you so much, Sama. I'm glad to see you here today. The yellow bird always bring you important messages, especially in regards to moving. That's the 3rd, 4th message of moving today. Well, take that as your sign from Spirit that the time is now. So take action, start looking, start, literally packing things up. That lets the universe know, oh, wow, they're serious. Let's get them lined up. I love it. All right, Earthy Deva, let's get you a card. We've got here the Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. And this to me feels like that lone wolf energy. And this is you just going within, really kind of spending time on your own to really examine all this inner knowledge that you have, because you can use this wisdom in your life to gain clarity, to gain abundance. And we've also got the number 67 here if you want to look that up as well. All right, Steppers 1111, welcome, my dear, welcome. We've got here for you the Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. I'm seeing you, I don't know if you have any plans this weekend or today to accomplish something or really roll up your sleeves and get something going, get something grounded, get to work on something, but you've also got the number 6 here. So this energy of getting to work on something, laying that starting foundation of something is really beneficial for you for the next few days, Stuffers. Okay, who else do we have? This is a beautiful deck. I know, I love this deck. Isn't it just gorgeous? So many beautiful spirit animals. I love this card so much. Let's see. Robin Stinson wants a card. Let's get a card for Robin. All right. The card I love. It came out. Look at that. There it is for you, Robin. You get this beautiful card. And it says here, time for a deep dive, Swan Spirit, number 60. You can look up the number 60 if you'd like some additional homework, spirit angel number for you to look up. But yes, just going deeper within and really deciding, what is it I want? What is it I need? And then going in that direction. All right. Anyone else that's just joining us, please let us know you're here. Hobie, water for sale. Let's get you a card. Ooh, it's this one. And we've got the learn from the past with the number 25. So again, kind of doing an assessment of where you've been so that you know where you're at and where you're going. Okay, what else do we have? Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, I see Susie Wilson. Hello, Susie. Let's get you a card. Ooh, beautiful Dove Spirit with the number 21. Dove Spirit, be peace. So just be in this peaceful state. Of course, if you're not feeling peaceful, allow whatever is to be. Let it be. And then, you know, feel it, heal it, deal with it, release it, and then move into this beautiful state of peace. All right. Let's see. Yes, I will be updating my donation list very soon here. And it looks like, oh, my labor with Boston was, I went in for I think it was around 1 o'clock p.m. appointment for my 38-week appointment, and learned that my fluid levels were very low, the amniotic fluid. So they admitted me and started the Pitocin, and over 24 hours later, finally he was born. But oh my gosh, I had a much better time with, I mean, it was great once I started pushing, like things were rolling quick. 3 pushes, Boston was out. But man, just the leading up with all that Pitocin, I would not recommend. Not a fun time. But with Wrigley, I went into labor. Well, I was in labor for 6 days with him. It would start and then stop, start and then stop, start and then stop for 6 days. They call it primordial labor or something like that. I can never remember the exact word. But man, once I went through the drive-thru at Burger King and loaded up. I'm like, they're not going to feed me and it might be a long time, so I'm just going to eat. And then I got there and wanted to puke because labor was coming on hard and fast. But they still, even though I was already doing well, put me on Pitocin, and my contractions were so on top of each other that I didn't get a break, that I had to, my husband ran home to grab the slot. Oh, they'll just send us home because it's probably just going to be that labor that starts and stops again anyway. And he almost didn't make it for the birth, but the Pitocin it kept dropping, between the contraction once they finally turned the Pitocin off. But then he kind of moved, and he was born quick. He was born quick after that. But oh my gosh, what a wild ride. Labor stories for days. Okay, Kimberly, let's get you a card before we jump into Michelle Lynn, her question. And then, of course, we'll be updating this donation list. Here's not Michelle Lynn, Kimberly's card, the number 55, and we've got the Snake Spirit, time to heal. So if you've already been on a healing journey, these next few days is just going to be a great time to really jump in and do that healing. All right, I'm over the 15-minute mark, but I see spiritual peace of mind. Let's get you a card, and then we're moving on. Here we go. Panther Spirit. I think this is a card we started with. Master number 44. You can look that up for some angel guidance today. But this is about you reclaiming your power. Just deciding where, or figuring out where maybe you've given your power away. I mean, technically we can never give our power away, but there's the illusion of us giving our power away to someone else or something else, and reclaiming that power back to you. You can even say a simple affirmation of, I recall all of my power back to me. It helps. It helps a lot. Okay. You have to go weigh in at Curbs. Oh, have a great day, Susie. Love you. Okay, Michelle Lynn, go ahead and post your question. I'm going to update this list really quick here. And because Cheyenne donated for a yes-no, I can still kind of, because it's such a quick read compared to the others, I can still have yet another spot available here. So we'll have 4 spots remaining after I update here, because we also have another donation from Kayla. If Kayla can remind me who she is here in the chat, that would be awesome. I don't want to put her last name, so we'll just put Kayla question mark for now, and then Cheyenne County, yes, no, or 1 card. Read. Okay. And that should do it for our quick update. All right. Let me just clear some of these older notifications so it consolidates my PayPal notifications. There we go. Oh, you're Kayla. Awesome. 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 Okay, I will update that before I push enter here. Oh my gosh, I cannot type today. Must be a day of the week I can't type. There we go. All right, so there will be 4 spots remaining, and when those donations are made, we will close donations if we come to that. Okay, so Michelle Lynn, general message, blessings in my near future. Okay, we're going to go in with the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Michelle Lynn. And I don't even know how we're doing this. Woo Woo Wednesday was kind of fun. We had like a little spread going for kind of like a template for everybody, but we'll just see what Spirit calls me to do today. Who knows what it'll be. Ooh, we got the Empress. So there's some fertility, abundance, taking action on your plans, coming in hot, coming in hot. I love it. Let's get 2 more of these, and then we'll get some Oracle as well, I think. That's what they're telling me to do. And then the 6 of Cups. So there's some nostalgia going on. Just looking back at the past to see how far you've come. Taking what serves you from the past and leaving behind from the past what doesn't serve you anymore. And then, of course, that Hanged Man that likes to follow you around, at least on my channel, Michelle. I'm really not seeing this as stagnant energy so much as just seeing your current circumstance and situation in a new light that could really help you move through that stagnancy that you've been feeling, especially with the support of this Empress here. Looking where you've been and then examining new ways to move forward with this complete combination here is really going to benefit you in the long run, moving ahead. So let's see. We're going to get a couple of these cutesy little cards here as well. Michelle Lynn, anything she needs to know? Ooh, 3 of them came out. So we're going to roll with that as well. See what we got. We got invest in your spirit. So even though these are looking planted and like they're becoming abundant and fertile, there's still not a lot of leaves going on. So to me, it's like there's something missing. There's something missing in your, I don't want to say the way that you show up in the world, but maybe you're just, like Spirit's kind of showing like going through the motions in certain aspects of life. But this is you, especially with this situation here of feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, just literally telling your spirit guides, your angels that, hey, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for this fresh, fertile energy to come in. I release the burdens of the past. I release this stagnancy feeling. I want something new to come through. And then put others first. This is, again, another thing you can do is at the beginning of the day, before you even get out of bed, you can just ask the universe, how can I serve others today? Because serving others really also does serve you, because you get that beautiful, positive energy back. Usually more than what you've put out, you will get back in return. So to me, this is you really investing in, and of course with this Empress, you can plant that seed or, fertilize that egg, so to speak, but that baby isn't born the next day. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes, evolution. It takes dedication and hard work. And seeing things a new way and not just continuing to feel like you're stuck. I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. And keep telling yourself you're stuck, you're stuck, you're stuck. Because guess what? You'll keep getting stuck, stuck, stuck. So you can start saying, I'm seeing things a new way. Spirit, show me things a new way. Show me what I'm missing, because there might be something you're missing in that's actually very beautiful fertilizer you could use to grow these new opportunities in your life that's already in your life. So this to me feels very powerful that you have all of these ships that can come in. It's just maybe you being that lighthouse of your own life to call them forward so they know where to go. And by they, I mean these ships, these opportunities, this abundance that wants to come in for you. I'm seeing one of these ships as like a new job. And it will be a transformational job. You will show up in a completely new way day to day to day in your life by taking this new job, because it's going to be a completely different job than what you're currently doing for work. And also one of these ships I'm seeing is a friend coming back from the past. This could be a friend that moved away and they are now moving back to town. And then another ship I'm seeing is like that future relationship. So it's just calling these things in one at a time, letting Spirit know I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And then proving to Spirit you're ready by making the necessary changes you need, taking the actions in the directions of these ships, of course, by not being that lighthouse and going out into the harbor, but being that lighthouse and, making sure that everything's in full operation, that light is shining bright, the windows are clean so that light can really get out, all that stuff. So yeah, a pretty big message of hope. Let's go ahead and get an affirmation from your higher self. It could be Frank coming back. And to me, though, it feels a very feminine energy with that Empress there. So it feels to me like a female friend, or could even be a family member that you're just getting closer to, but someone from your past. Family of true love. Ooh, this is a message from your higher self. It says, your wholeness and safety lie within. not from a partner. But this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. And this really, to me, feels like you becoming your own true love. And as a result of that, you're calling in a soulmate. You're calling in a love partner. And also by putting others first, just asking the universe how you can serve others. This will bring more love into your life because people will feel the love from you. They'll want to give it back. They'll want to give it just out more, and you'll feel more loving toward yourself even. So what a beautiful message from your higher self, and just a message in general for all these necessary changes that I know you've been really wanting to make in your life, Michelle. It's beautiful. Spirit always says I have something coming back from my past, and he's the only one I can think of. Oh, interesting. Well, use your intuition, because your intuition will know. Definitely, definitely. Okay. Up next, we've got Kayla, I believe. Let me just double check. Yep. Kayla, aka Spiritual Peace of Mind. Go ahead and post your question, and we'll get right into it after I get these put away. And then I'm going to add Michelle De Leon. She has donated as well. Let me update my list real quick. Oops. Michelle. Okay. Oops. It's hard to do one-handed. Let's do it two-handed. My own. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Perfect. Okay, let me copy, paste, and enter. There we go. We got it. Okay. Let's put these ones away, and we'll get into Spiritual Peace of Mind's question. We're going to use that tarot deck again, I believe. It's coming through for Spiritual Peace of Mind. She wants a general reading, so let's find out what Spirit wants her to know. Okay, general message for Spiritual Peace of Mind. On top of these. What else? What else? You're telling me two more. All right, let's find out. This is the exciting part. Always finding out what are these cards. The Moon, the Six of Pentacles. Get it straight. It's very wonky me looking at the table, but looking over on the viewfinder, holy cow. Getting it straight. Get it, there we go. Okay, and the Two of Wands and Justice. So you've got a nice balance of major and minor arcana going on here. I think we got it. There we go. Okay, looks good enough. So yeah, the Moon, Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Justice card. So to me, it's like you're balancing your connection to spirit with the physical world. You're getting ideas from spirit, you're listening to your intuition, and then you're grounding that by making plans and then eventually taking action on something that you've been planning. There may have been something you've already taken action on, but it's almost like you're going back to the drawing board with certain things about this that you're then going to implement some new plans or kind of shift or change the way you had planned to do it and do it slightly different. But you have benefits coming in. This is help. This could be opportunities. This could also be financial stuff coming in. This could even be a gift or a reward or a bonus, something like that coming to you that you're not expecting. To me, this feels very unexpected, but this is as a result of good karma from the past, something that you've done, or maybe you once upon a time ago, you lent, that's the word I'm looking for, lent a friend money and they never, ever paid you back. But somehow, some way, the universe is writing that. Or it doesn't have to be money that you loan this person, but just maybe your personal energy you put into this relationship and the person just didn't give enough back. But you're somehow getting that back, either with financial abundance, someone else's time, love. To me, it's like you might even be making some travel plans here, and you're very excited to move forward with something. And with all these stars kind of going around with these lines here, this to me feels like there's some sort of planetary alignment. I don't know if you're into astrology. Oh, there goes my camera. Let me get it going again. There we go. I think we're going. There we go. Okay. Some sort of planetary alignment. I do think it involves Jupiter. So Jupiter is currently transiting Pisces in Western astrology or Aquarius in Vedic astrology. If you're into astrology, you can look up where Jupiter is currently transiting and any planets it's aspecting or going over, or the house that this is in. This is really going to help you figure out where you're expanding with this idea, and also some travel stuff. There's some travel stuff going on here. And then with this Justice card, to me, this is also Libra energy. So, and I'm pretty sure, at least, yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's in the Vedic lineup of things. It's more Scorpio, I do believe. But where Libra is right now in the sign of, well, Libra is its sign, duh. But it's being aspected by this transit of Jupiter currently. Let me get rid of that email. Okay, cool. So to me, this feels like you are going to be able to expand your connections to other people, to travel, to, I'm seeing like fifth house stuff, like fifth house creativity, romance, investing. Oh, you're a Scorpio sun. Oh, awesome. So to me, it feels like Jupiter might be aspecting your sun, which can really help enhance your life purpose as well. Because this is a very spiritual person. It's what gave me the Jupiter vibes here, is just expanding your own spiritual gifts, your spiritual practice. But again, balancing that out with the material world, being able to take these spiritual lessons, spiritual gifts, and actually utilize them out in the world. And not only are you being benefited, but you're benefiting others by really leaning into your spiritual practice and allowing your spiritual gifts to really shine. But again, also balancing that out by grounding, getting out in nature, maybe even in water, using your intuition just day to day to get you through. Okay, let's see what else is coming in for spiritual peace of mind. Anything else? There's one. And this one wants to come out. What do we got? What do we got? We've got create. So some of this plan that you're taking, or plans you're making to take action on, might be some sort of creative endeavor. If this isn't something to monetize, just know that you being in the creative flow just opens life. It puts you in the natural flow of the universe way better than stressing out and just mindlessly doing something that doesn't really benefit your passion in life. And then spread the light. Yes, that's exactly what we were talking about utilizing these gifts to shout of love and spirituality and deep connection on other people. It's really beautiful. But this also, to me, really does indicate you're working with the elementals, or just being able to get out in nature. And the birds here are spirit messengers as well. So listening to your spirit guides, because they are speaking to you through nature or signs of nature, or being out in nature. You're going to get a lot of signs, symbols, synchronicities, maybe seeing a hummingbird. I'm not actually seeing a hummingbird here on these cards, but they're telling me, at the very least, look up what the spiritual or animal spirit guide of the what do you call it? Man, sorry, I'm like trying to swallow all the spit in my mouth and trying to think at the same time. It's a whole thing. The hummingbird. So looking up the spirit guide of the hummingbird, or the animal medicine of the hummingbird, for an additional message from your guides today. But also these birds. There's lots of different birds here. We've got a crow, looks to be some sort of sparrow, and then like a robin kind of bird. Those might also be relevant to you. We've also got the numbers 24 and 59. 5 plus 9 is 14, and that boils down to a 5. And then 24 is 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. So those are all sorts of different numbers that you can look up as well. Oh, the hummingbird is your favorite. Well, that might just be an indication favorite is because it is one of the guides that's working with you. Animal medicine of the hummingbird is very beautiful, very quick moving, very light on its feet, just moving, going, fertilizing, just really enjoying that beautiful, beautiful nature. Okay, so I want to actually just get one more. Let's get a little word of advice or affirmation from your higher self. This is right on. I'm a Reiki master and recently added an aura picture station. Oh my goodness. Is that called like Curlian photography or something like that? I'm used to be a photographer, and I always thought it would be so cool to get back into photography, but in a whole new way with like auras. That is so cool. But then we've got truth, and look at all the birds again. 4 birds. Look at this. So the birds are really speaking or tweeting to you, or, singing to you. I love this. So when everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. And this is you really embodying these spiritual gifts and allowing the universe, allowing God to speak through you. And sometimes you might say something and be like, dang, that was good advice. How did I come up with that? This is literally your higher self speaking through you. More of your personal truth to shine through in the words that you actually say. And just the even listening, it's like you have really beautiful advice. You're just obsessed with birds in general. Hummingbird is your fave. I love that. Yeah, the birds are definitely supporting and they are with you for sure. All right, so I hope that resonated. What a fun reading. But yeah, you've got some good stuff coming in, and there's a lot of good stuff that you're offering to others as well. So just keep balancing that out, and you're going to be just fine. All right, let's get that back in the deck. All right, so up next we've got Cheyenne. Cheyenne. Oh, we're losing cards. Let me pick these up. Great reading. Appreciate this so very much. I appreciate you. Thanks again for your donation. It's always a blessing to be able to read for you guys. I just love it. Okay. Take a drink of my water while we wait for Cheyenne. I think she maybe had posted her question over here. Let's check. Okay. Okay, could I... Oh, I'm going to read it over here. It's long. Longer, at least, than the little blurb it gives me here. Oops, I didn't open that tab. Let me close it. Okay. Go to Cheyenne. Could I please ask, is the job you mentioned a year ago with bonuses off my path? Sorry if you can't remember that. Spirit said a year ago, but I was crying today as my contract is ending in 2 months and I feel a bit lost. Oh, big hugs, big hugs. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. Yeah, it can be sometimes a little bit stressful not really knowing what our next step is, or that, if we have that stability and security that we really need, or, a lot of us want in life. So let's just feel into this energy of that job with it to me felt like a really great job. Here we go. I do remember that now that you're mentioning it. The work environment that's now coming back to me, Cheyenne. Fun work environment, lots of amazing coworkers that are going to be like friends that feel like family, just a very supportive work environment. And I do feel that you still have access to it, but let's see. Yes, Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely. Absolutely, you have access to this. And you also have the ability to have from home kind of setup, or maybe you being an entrepreneur working for yourself. That's also, an opportunity for you. But that one we specifically talked about last year, absolutely. Ooh, and then we have the High Priestess. So this maybe job or side hustle, it's really putting you in alignment with your soul's purpose and being able to utilize your spiritual gifts in what appears to be like the material world, a job in the material world, but you're using your intuition. You're seeing through, the BS that people might be trying to project onto you. And you're really coming up with some really good, ways of operating in the world. And on the back of the deck, we got the Judgment card, which is all about awakening and utilizing those spiritual gifts, raising from an old version of ourselves, the death of one version of us to the creation of a new version. So you really do have definitely that one job that was on our radar last time. And then Temperance is on the back of the deck. We just can't get away from these major arcanas. But to me, it's to put yourself in alignment with this, allow this contract to fall away. Of course, in the meantime, these next 2 months, you do have some time. So during these next 2 months, Cheyenne, I want you to really be working on you, your intuition, strengthening your spiritual connection to your higher self, and then grounding that energy in to the material world by also then seeking out your next step, your next job, putting your resume in a couple different places. Even if you don't feel like you're qualified for the job, just do it anyway, because you might be very pleasantly surprised. You just never know. And the answer is already, I'm hearing too, the answer is already no if you don't, put yourself out there. So put yourself out there, because that no might turn into a yes. So absolutely, you have more than one opportunity. It's not just that one, but whatever it is that you end up doing, you're going to feel really good about it. It's going to be a very supportive work environment. So I hope that resonated for you, Cheyenne. All right, Michelle De Leon is the last donation that we have, but we also still do have 3 spots available if anyone is interested before we close out today. But this was so much fun. I just love vibing with you guys. I'm so glad I kind of reinstated the Friday live stream. It's just such a fun way for me to unwind before I go get the kids from school. It's just so much fun. And I even had time to film a pick a card reading earlier, so I just feel so productive today. It feels so good to vibe with you guys. Just so much fun. All right, Michelle De Leon, my dear, go ahead and post your question and we'll get right into it for you. Of course, I can never get these straight on the table, but I try. I try. There we go. How about that? Ooh, it looks pretty straight. There we go. Drink of water time. You're so welcome, Cheyenne. Yeah, don't let this fact that this contract is ending get you down, because to me, this is a necessary ending for you to start something really new and fresh and exciting. Something with more stability and security. You know, take that action to move and actually, you know, do life the way you want to be able to do it. You want a message from Kurt? Oh, I love it. Let's do it. Let's get a message from Kurt Cobain for Michelle De Leon. Kurt loves coming through. And let me just show you, Michelle. It's like you read my mind. Do you not see what shirt I'm wearing? Yes. He's here. Let's bring him forward. Okay. Message from Kurt for Michelle. And he's very saucy, very sassy with his messages. So it's always a good time when he comes through. And we've got the Chariot, so he's like, you can pretty much do whatever you set your mind to. You just got to make the choice. And the 4, ooh, he wants to help bring some love into your life, that's for sure. But he's saying, you know, until you love match, that love partner, for you to love yourself. He's like, there's a such thing as self-pleasure. You know, he's being a little crude now. It's very funny when he comes through now. He's got a very dry sense of humor that sometimes you're like, is he kidding? Is he joking? Like, what's happening here? And then on the back of the deck, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So there definitely is a turn of events for the better with your finances, with your happiness, with your home life. Maybe you're getting some new furniture. Yeah, he's showing me like a couch or just a place where you can lounge and hang out and have some fun. Yeah, I know it was his birthday and I named my son after him. I think that is so cool. And then oh, look at this. You've got 2 6s and the Empress energy. We were just talking about your son and he's confirming, yes, the mother energy. And then we've got the past with the nostalgia card and then, you know, money coming in, happiness coming in, abundance coming in. This to me feels like just such fresh energy, being able to get everything done that's kind of on your to-do list at current, to be able to move forward. But whatever path you choose, you're going to be successful, because he's showing me something about your job is shifting, is changing. And I think we've established that maybe there is that promotion in the cards or in the works for you. And I feel just you showing up in a very lighthearted, happy, fun, loving energy to work is really going to enhance your ability to manifest and create that abundance in your life, because you're showing up as the truest and most authentic and even, you know, childlike version of yourself. Be playful. It's okay to have fun and joke around as long as your work is getting done. Like it's fun to be playful. Kurt's now showing me him like on stage, like working guitars and stuff. So he's like, you got to sometimes break a couple things to shake up the energy and just like make things fun, make things exciting, do something unexpected that people wouldn't expect from you, but of course still be true to you. But yeah, Spirit really wants to offer you something. So allow Spirit to offer you by putting your hands and just literally saying, okay, Spirit, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive all this abundance and everything that's coming in for me for the highest good. Please show me all the paths available to me. This is just Kurt channeling this through for me. Show me all the paths available to me now. May I make the best decision for my highest success. Okay, and then we have blow off some steam. So what was he just saying? Having some fun. Sometimes you got to break and wreck a few guitars to have a little bit of fun, to shake up the energy. And that's exactly what's happening. And this is like scared, like out of the way. He's just like running off the card here. So it's like, but to me, this isn't like the rabbits running away. It's finding a better path, something that's not so crazy and chaotic. Just finding a simpler way to be. So it's like he's leaving this whole train track here and going in a new direction. So it's like there's 2 directions at hand for you. And then we have don't sweat the small stuff. So trying to figure out all the little details in life, sometimes we can get bogged down in those details. So just take it one step at a time. Just, the next task, tackling this paperwork, getting that done, and maybe even making yourself a little star sticker chart to put a sticker like for a job well done. He's very funny with the way he comes in. But we got the number 60 and the number 54. 5 plus 4 is 9. So closing out those old cycles like we had with that Wheel of Fortune on the back of the deck, where you felt maybe things were difficult or it was really hard to create that abundance and fun and happiness in your life. But just blowing off some steam, going out and having fun, doing things that you really enjoy, even if they feel like a waste of time. Kurt's funny. He's like, I wasted a lot of time doing drugs, but boy, let me tell you, sometimes it was a lot of fun. But he's not condoning or telling you to go do anything like that. He's saying do things that are healthy and happy for you. Maybe even reconnecting with your inner child, or maybe someone from your past. This also is a sibling. So, hanging out with the family, doing something fun with the family. I'm hearing maybe even doing like a family game night. Maybe you guys all get together at the brewery and bring your favorite family like board games or card games and do like a fun family game night. Maybe that's something you could do at your birthday party. Make it like a family game or something. That would be really fun. Or maybe you're playing beer pong, but make it more a little family friendly. Maybe Kool-Aid pong. I don't know. So funny. Kurt is so much fun. I just absolutely adore when you guys ask for readings from Kurt, because he's kind of got the inside track. Of course, he doesn't know everything about everything, but he's got at least the higher perspective than we have. Yeah, you're having a party tonight for your son. And this is party vibes right here. Party vibes. 6 of Cups with friends, family, people past, and weddings, celebrations, gatherings, get-togethers, either at the home or the brewery, or as you guys are getting together. But this is so much fun. Such fresh springtime going into summer kind of energy. Coming in hot for you, Michelle. So I'm really what's coming. I think before we close out, I want to get you a message from your higher self. And this is going to be the last call for those of you who are here who would like a reading before I close out the live stream for the day. We still have 3 donation spots available, should you choose to take one of them. Okay. Message from your higher self. Kurt's like, well, what about a message from me too? Okay, fine, we'll do 2. So 1 from Michelle's higher self and 1 from Kurt. Okay. He's like, read mine first. Okay, fine. Kurt's message is doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises. But you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore my faith and confidence. So he's like, quit doubting yourself. This success that you want in your life, you're the only one standing in your way. He's calling you out. I would not be that rude, but he's calling you out to say, you're the only one standing in your way. So I guess that's good news, because then you can just kind of move out of your way and get going where you want to go. That's amazing. But then you have the forgiveness card from your higher self. And I love these cards, these flowers. Specifically, these are the Queen Alexandra poppies, which I have some of, well, I actually have anemones on my logo, but I wanted to have Queen Alexandra poppies, but I didn't find any. But I do have a painting with those on them with the stars, with the constellation of Orion, Taurus, Pleiades, and the star Sirius, which is my favorite section of the sky, if we're being honest. But maybe there's some messages in that for you. I'm not sure. But forgiveness, healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. So healing from the past, healing from this old energy, and moving into this more new and celebratory, fertile energy that you have coming in. That's exciting. All right, Michelle, I hope that resonated for you. Oh yeah, you were telling me to look up red poppies and I never did my homework. Well, now you can also look up Queen Alexandra poppies as well. They are majestic. I have them growing. They come up every year in my backyard, and every year that they come up, there's more of them and more of them. And they're about this color, well, slightly more pink than this. I mean, this is washed out, but in real life, they look similar to this. But the pink is so vibrant, it almost glows. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. All right. So I think that's it. Is that all we have donations for? Double check, and then we will close on out. It looks like that's it for today. So I'm probably not going to be live tomorrow, but things could change. I do have some self-care vibes to do, and I have a lot of cleaning and laundry folding and just weekly upkeep of my abode to attend to. And hopefully I can get a little bit of creativity in. Ooh, before I go, I'll show you guys what I'm working on. Some of you may have already seen it on Instagram, and it ain't no secret to you, but let me go grab what I'm going to show you real quick. Okay. Let me see. Where's my other bit? Okay, here we go. Okay. So what I have here is a pack of blank playing cards. These are very small. Let me grab a regular oracle card. So you can see in comparison, they are very, but I want to show you. I just was cutting things out of magazines. Like this was like a favorite of mine growing up as a child. I loved cutting out paper dolls and like rooms and just making my own like collages. I just was obsessed from even into my teen years, and probably if we're being honest now today, like if I had more time to just make collage art just for fun, I would. And so to make the excuse of being able to do something fun, I decided that, you know what, I'm going to make myself some oracle cards. And I just used Mod Podge. I'll grab what I have here just to show you guys what it is. Those of you who don't know, so it's just this. I don't want to tip it too much because it's pretty full and I don't want it in the lid. But it's just a water-based sealer, glue, and finish. And it's the matte finish, unless you want it glossy, which I don't like glossy because it will still, even with matte, kind of shine on the card a little bit. But I'm obsessed. Like, let's just play for a second. Let's just play. Like I kind of had this one kind of laid out. We've got a mushroom here, and mushrooms are amazing. Like using what I know about mushrooms, how they have like really intricate root systems where they communicate with each other and they're all part of the same family. It's beautiful. And then I have the word grow here. Oh, wow. Look at this synchronicity. I didn't even notice. Maybe there's a message here for those of you who are still watching. All 4 of you. Growth. Evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And for Lunar, if she's still here, it's time to move. It's time to grow, do something new. But yeah, just kind of putting and piecing these together. I got a set of keys here, which I have, interestingly enough, I messed up because I was going to put this key with this unlock word or unlocked. I just thought that was so cool. But I do have another set of keys here that I could fashion something with. Of course, I'm gonna get ink for my printer. These are just cut out from like the latest edition of Cosmo, because a lot of times they'll email me, would you like a free issue of whatever? And I'm like, sure, because Wrigley likes to cut things out of magazines. He takes after his mom, but he makes funny pictures. He'll cut out like a dog body and put a person's head on it, which I showed him how to do like a long time ago. I used to do a lot of that and just making the funniest things on my wall for my wall when I was a kid. Making my own posters. We got more mushroom action going on. I don't know. Might make a whole new card with that. But yeah, just cutting out little, like imagine what you can do. And of course, this is way too big for this card, but you know, you could cut these up and imagine what you could do and make it a whole thing. And I also ordered, they're called blank, I think they were called just blank tarot cards. So they're more of a tarot deck size, which is this. Still smaller than an oracle card, but probably, you know, much bigger than say this card. So I have more room to paste and play. And I literally only used glue and a paintbrush to glue these on. And a little hot tip, maybe one day we'll do like a productivity thing where I, you know, Lunar's doing her thing, I'm doing something like this or writing. I think that'll be so fun, just crafting and producing fun creative projects together as a fun little live stream. Probably not on this channel, but my like writing channel / personal channel. But anything but the Mod Podge. And fun tip, instead of, I was painting the back of say this key or this here and then trying to paste it on, but I was getting a little bit of, I don't know if you can tell, just kind of a little bit of crinkling going on where I'd have to kind of smooth it out, little air bubbles underneath. So instead I just painted the area of the card and then just kind of pasted it down, let it sit. It dries very quickly. You just need a very thin coat. You can do multiple coats too to really lock down those corners so that when you do shuffle, when you get a nice stack of them, that they're not going to rip it away from the card. But I was very pleasantly surprised. These didn't bow that well or that much. Some of the projects I've made in the past with Mod Podge, well, it is a little thicker, I guess, but the second you apply Mod Podge to the front of this, it's just going to curl right up. It just bows so much, but I'm pleasantly surprised with the small level of bowing that we've got going on here. And no, not the airplanes, but there, I can even just to kind of correct it a little bit. But once I get a nice stack, I probably wouldn't suggest doing too much riffle shuffling with these because you might start to kind of crack the little seal of one piece of magazine to the next. And then, yeah, but you should be good doing this kind of shuffle, which I don't know the name of, but yeah. I don't know. This is just fun. Let me see. You want to come make some with me? Yeah. I literally have the one magazine. I went and did a big purge of like just extraneous stuff around the house not that long ago. And I threw away all the magazines. So now I'm like, dang it. And I think the print quality is a little better in a magazine than what I get on my cheap printer. So I'm kind of like, and it's kind of a like more of an Easter egg hunt with the magazines because you don't know what you're going to get. What would look cool to cut out? Like literally even just solid colors or patterns of prints. And ooh, this is a fun one. Let's see. Let's move this stuff. This is a fun one. Just kind of, yeah. And then we got like here, it says, this is your sign. But again, it's a little big. So you can cut it up into different portions. But yeah, a little Easter egg hunt. You never know what you're going to see in the magazine to create with. We've got the word love there. So fun. But yeah, I ordered a bigger pack of these white blank cards. It's more tarot sized so that I can have a small, and there's like 200 of them. I think I'm getting for like $12.99. Yeah, it's not that much money. But it's fun. It's a nice, fun little project. You could put on a podcast or, you know, your favorite TV show or movie and just zone out. Put on some good music. I don't know. Maybe silence if that's what floats your boat. But yeah. Let's see. That message has been coming up with that moving message. Get uncomfortable. Yeah, and it's going to take a little bit of uncomfortability to get you out of the comfort zone, get you moving. You piecing together different animals. Oh, so fun. Been getting that message to do those kind of videos soon, like in the next 2 weeks or so. If I can get my sleep in order, oh, that would be so fun. Well, post it on your channel or my Amanda Kiefer Dunn channel. Oh, you have some magazines. That's so cool. Yeah, you could literally sit down and just make your own oracle cards, whatever comes to mind. I mean, even if you don't find the exact phrase or saying you want your oracle card to say, you could just search the magazine. You know, just put a whole bunch of fun words and just on your little collage, and of course make them small enough that you can print them out and put them on something these sizes. So fun. Well, Michelle, if you end up doing this, I would absolutely love to see what you come up with because I'm always curious like that. So fun. Well, I'm going to put these away. And oh, my mic dropped. You know, it's time to go. It's been a good live stream when the mic falls down. Let me scoot over. I have almost no room. Let me just move this over here so that when I go to film, my mic isn't on the floor like it was recently. And it was so muddled, I just had to use the camera audio for like that first pile. But then I figured it out. All right, guys, I'm going to shut up and quit rambling. But this is fun. I'm having so much fun doing this. I've literally only done 2 cards, and I thought I like conquered the world. Creativity-wise, like I just haven't been allowing myself to have fun. And this was so much fun. It just was that little spark or jump start I needed to get back on that creative horse. I mean, I am called the Done Creative, and it's for a reason, I swear. But I mean, technically I'm creative a lot with, you know, just the digital stuff, but I want to get more creative with my hands. It's not just using computer and editing software and making thumbnails and that kind of thing. Although that is fun and I do enjoy that, but this was fun. And it's very interesting because Jupiter is about to go over my natal Venus placement, and my Venus is on the cusp of the 5th and 6th house. So creativity is going to be expanded for me. And on Neptune is almost to my Venus as well, which also expands creativity. Hardly wait. Yeah, finally, it took me a really long time, but you know, that doesn't really matter to me so much as just being able to vibe and communicate with you guys. Oh, and there goes my movie. So that's letting us know that this is going to turn off in about 5 seconds. So I think what I'm going to do, yes, getting creative writing as well. I've started back on that horse as well, and it feels good. Although I'm still like making very slow progress. 10-minute increments is about all I can handle until I really get through this scene that's been holding my writing project hostage for like the last 2 years plus. Well, really, the scene hasn't been writing it hostage. It's my illusion that the scene is keeping it hostage. But yeah, I'm working through it very slowly. But I can't wait to actually start back at the beginning and implement the changes I know I want to make and edit and just get that writing project going again, and maybe revive my AuthorTube channel, not to where I'm even live weekly, or not live, but like, let me put that back on, where I'm uploading weekly, but at least monthly. I'd like to upload at least monthly, or have sort of writing or productivity creative sprint over there once in a while, just to get some community vibe going, because it doesn't really fit the theme of what I'm doing as far as readings. Just somewhere people can go hang out if they choose, and if not, whatever, it's cool. You got this, you're strong, yay! And so are you. We can both get back on those writing and creativity horses. We will not let those horses drag us away. We will be the ones riding and holding the reins of these horses. All right, well, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, masterful weekend. Do something creative, do something fun. Get out in nature if you can. This is such a great way to embody what you're here to do. Just get out and do the thing. Turn the screens off. Maybe it's good I don't go live tomorrow. Go turn the screens off and get out in nature. Have some fun. Be creative. And yeah, as always, thanks again, you guys, so much for share, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you and you and you and all of you who are still here, right here back at the Done Creative Live. Also over my main channel, which I have uploaded a new pick a card this morning, how you can level up your life, or how to level up. That's available right now. Right meow. If you go over there, you will find that. And also, I've uploaded 3 videos this week. So there's 3 brand new videos if you haven't been to my main channel. First thing, link in the description below, and also my Patreon. And what else? What else? I think that's about it. Yeah, but I will check you guys later. And yes, we will have fun celebrating Boston's birthday. We're having his birthday party on the 19th, which is still a fun family night with some cake and our favorite restaurant called Hoo Hot. It's like a Mongolian grill where, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I can't wait. So excited for that. But I love you guys. Have a wonderful, masterful, beautiful weekend. And bye to you all. Yes, bye-bye.